Updating our top story, breaking news tonight. A Toronto police officer was rushed to hospital after being shot. This happened around 5:30 near Yonge and Eglinton. Investigators say officers were conducting an investigation and they had stopped a vehicle, and that was when the officer was wounded. There's no information yet on their condition.
This is ground video of the scene where police say the officer discharged a firearm. One suspect was arrested there. Another is still being sought. Again, a Toronto police officer has been wounded in a shooting near Yonge and Eglinton around 5:30 p.m. They were taken to hospital. The extent of their injuries is unknown right now. The SIU has invoked its mandate. Remember to keep up to date on this story throughout the night at ctvnewstoronto.ca and by downloading the CTV News app. Returning to breaking news tonight, a Toronto police officer has been injured.
It happened near Yonge and Eglinton. CP24's Beatrice Vaisman is on the scene where this officer was shot. Beatrice, what more are you learning?
Still very slim on details, Michelle and Sean, but we know the officer was rushed to hospital with what's called an emergency run, lights and sirens going, police escort. It sounds like the officer has suffered some pretty serious injuries. Let me show you what the scene looks like right now. This is just south of Eglinton near Yonge, where we're parked. This is Redpath Avenue, and we're facing Lillian Street. It sounds like it was actually on Lillian Street that this shooting happened. It was at 5:30, Sean and Michelle, that this happened. We've learned from Toronto Police that officers were here conducting an investigation. They stopped a vehicle, and at that point, one officer was shot and taken to hospital. We've also learned from police that one person was arrested at the scene, one person still outstanding as part of this investigation. Video that we've received from some viewers, Michelle and Sean, shows what looks like a major crimes unit van inside the scene. That suggests that there's a possibility that these are plainclothes officers who are conducting the investigation. If you see officers in the video as well, these are officers not in uniform. They've got their police vests on, but otherwise they're in what's called plain clothes. We've also learned just in the last few minutes here that one officer who was at the scene as well did discharge their firearms. They shot. And at this point, the Special Investigations Unit is going to be taking over this investigation. The SIU always invokes mandates and takes over an investigation when an officer discharges their firearm, Michelle and Sean. So here we've got breaking news. One officer shot. We're waiting for an update on his or her condition from Toronto Police, but a very active investigation here at the scene.
CP24's Beatrice Vaisman. Appreciate it. We understand it's early hours in this investigation. Thank you for that update. And remember to keep up to date on this story. We'll be updating our website at ctvnewstoronto.ca.